What's going on, everybody? Today Nicole and I are out by Spalding Lake here in Northern California doing a little hiking. I've got my VS4-10 Pro and my VS4-10 Class 1. She's carrying the carry-all RC backpack with my Class 1 on the back. She's my pack mule for the day. So yesterday I did a bunch of work to this VS4-10. This is my original VS4-10. If you remember last year I did the portal rear axle on it, and that was a raw axle housing, so it didn't match the front. So instead, Nicole's making fun of me as I'm talking into the camera. So instead, yesterday I modified a new anodized one so it actually matched. So now I've got the new portal rear, looks appropriate. It's the clear anodized just like the front axle. And now the body was one that Suits Custom Painting did, or Suits Scale Painting. Now she's throwing rocks at me. Poorly. But, so the body is done by Suits Scale Painting. Looks really good. It's a nice update to it. And then last night I decided to build a little rear bed cage for it. It started at like 9:30 at night and finished it up by 1 in the morning, but kind of just a fun project. It's done out of 3/16 DOM tubing and some 1/8" solid rod, which is some thin steel plates done for like the bed caps. Just a easy deal, only to the body, doesn't go to the chassis. I do want to paint the bed plate area. I want to paint those black so they kind of blend in. Right now I've coated the whole thing with a copper coating that bonds to the steel. So it's actually, it's a true copper. It's kind of cool how it bonds. It's like an acidic type reaction that you use a neutralizer after the fact to stop the reaction, and then you're left with what it is. And it'll actually patina like a copper really does. I also put new tires and wheels on this. I just put a new set of G8 Proline crawlers on it, on a new set of the Vanquish KMC V2 machetes in the bronze with the new Dredger beadlock. I put all black beadlock hardware in there except one silver screw on each wheel just because, I don't know why. Inside the electronics on that build are an RX4, a ROC 412 3100 kV, a Tekin T360 servo for the steering, and a Tekin T180 servo for the dig. If you haven't seen the video on doing the portal rear axle, it's just a kind of a cool concept. I'll link it below where you can actually go to it, but it helps give you the clearance in the rear without raising the center of gravity as much as it would if you were trying to do portals all the way around, and it gives you a pretty good overdrive. It's a really enjoyable setup to run. This VS4-10 Pro is just kind of my go-to rig. I really love how it drives. I'm running a Genzace 4S 1800 milliamp pack today. It's an FPV pack out of their Tattoo R-Line line of products. Normally I run a 1300 milliamp, but this is just a little bit larger, gives me a little bit more runtime. I run it down on one of the side electronics trays, and I've removed the cross-mounted battery tray. So keeps everything nice and low. This truck just stays planted all the time. So now we're on to driving the Class 1. This is a VS4-10 chassis with an RC four-wheel drive 4Runner body on it. It's been bobbed in the rear. The axles underneath are D44 VP axles with the offset, front pumpkin. It's got a VFD transmission with overdrive in it. It's got Class 1 Hyraxes in Predator compound with Crawler Innovations foams. This was the truck that I built for Class 1 for Scale Nationals. I think that I'm gonna sell this one and then just build another one, just because, why not? We have plenty of time before Scale Nationals, and I like to build trucks. So that's, I think, gonna be the plan. This is running a Holmes 2700 Polar Pro V2 stubby and a Castle Mamba Micro ESC. It's got a Futaba S9177 servo and a Power Shift PST 200 servo winch. Castle BEC is running the servo. Other than that, it's got a little custom cage in it, some custom rear shock mounts, and a bunch of other stuff that I mainly covered in the Scale National series. But towards the end, after Nationals got canceled, I don't think I ever did a final update on this truck, so a little bit of it was kind of left open. I only actually got a few minutes of drive time on this thing at Crawl Masters, and beyond that, I haven't driven it. So it's good to have it out here on the natural terrain compared to the indoor terrain at Crawl Masters. So having a little bit of fun with it today. I'm running 1300 milliamp Gens Ace 3S packs in this, and I noticed that I forgot to turn off the data logging, so I'm getting the Castle beep every 15 seconds. Left the house, it was almost